Hey guys, it's Flip. I've been using these two Ecovacs goat mowers for the past 3 months, and today I'm going to give you an honest review of how they have been performing and what my experience has been like. Let's get into it. So this is the Ecovacs A3000 model, and this is the O1000 model. So first what I'm going to do is quickly go over what is similar and different between these two machines, and then I'll get into my experiences with them. So both of these mowers run off the Ecovacs app, and both use the Holoscope 360 dual LiDAR navigation system. With this system you have a 360-degree rotating LiDAR on top and a 3D TOF LiDAR along with an AI camera in the front. The top camera can rotate in a complete circle, so it gives you a complete field of view. This creates a detailed holographic map of your yard and allows it to mow without worrying about trees or roofs interrupting service because you're not relying on an RTK antenna and GPS signal. It's just using the cameras. It also makes setup super easy because you don't have to bury any boundary wires or install an RTK antenna. You just set up your charging station and then allow it to do automatic mapping or manually map your area. Both of these mowers have AIVI 3D obstacle avoidance, so they can safely navigate around objects in your yard. This comes in handy when you have kids and they are constantly leaving things in the yard. And both have a built-in string trimmer on the side that they call the True Edge trimmer. Now the key differences are in the size and power. The A3000 has a 13-inch cutting width with a dual cutting disc and runs off the 32-volt battery, while the O1000 has a cutting width of 8.6 inches with a single cutting disc and runs off of an 18-volt battery. The bigger one is meant for cutting lawns up to 3/4 of an acre and has a 160-minute runtime, and the smaller one is a 1/4 of an acre with a 90-minute runtime. Both go back to the charging station on their own and take 70 minutes to recharge. Alright, so after 3 months I am still using the O1000 over in my side yard and the A3000 in the main part of my backyard. I would say the biggest pro of using these mowers is that they give you your time back. They allow you to focus on other things you want to do, whether that's other yard work, playing with your kids, going places, or whatever you want to do. And there's virtually no maintenance other than occasionally cleaning off the mower and changing the blades, which just takes a few minutes. And setting these mowers up on a regular schedule in the app allows you to not even have to think about it. I used to have to spend a couple hours a week mowing this, and now I have that time to put into other tasks or activities. I've always taken good care of my lawn, but now I have time to focus on other areas while the mowing is done for me. The mower keeps the lawn maintained at a consistent length, which is ideal for the kids playing out here. I normally have it running every day that it doesn't rain, just so it can keep up and not fall behind if it does rain. Now if it does rain consistently for several days, then you may have to do some manual mowing to get the grass back down to a manageable length. We got over 6 inches of rain in May, and at one point it rained for about 5 days straight, so I did have to do this a time or two. But once you get a couple dry days, you can just get it back on its schedule and you can forget about it again. So if I would have been mowing a couple hours a week over the past 3 months, that is around 24 hours of my time that I've gotten back to do other things. Now there is some time you have to put into touching things up after the robot mows. The string trimmer reduces the amount of cleanup you have, but definitely doesn't totally eliminate it. But every little bit helps save you some time. It does help the mower get up closer to fences and other types of edges. I have not had to replace the spool of trimmer line yet. It has lasted for these 3 months so far with no issues. The other thing you're saving is money, of course. With the prices of gas right now, obviously I'm saving a lot of money that I would be spending on gas. Of course, you're paying the energy bill to charge the battery on the mower, but that's really not much compared to the price of gas. As far as the mower goes, you learn after a while what kind of terrain it can handle and what it can't. So you learn the places you need to mark as no-go zones so it isn't getting stuck and you're having to go help it out. For example, the mower was getting hung up on these roots right here, so I marked it as a no-go zone. Now as far as comparing these two mowers go, if you have a small yard that's pretty level and you're on a tighter budget, I think the O1000 would be just fine for you. Personally, my yard is big, so the A3000 meets my needs better. I also prefer the wider cut and the cleaner stripes that the A3000 leaves in the yard. The O1000 is smaller and lighter, so it bounces around a little more and the stripes aren't quite as straight. So the A3000 would be my preference of the two. Another experience I had while using these mowers, one day the O1000 started acting a little bit haywire. It was cutting in zigzag patterns and wasn't really going in straight lines. So I contacted the company and they mentioned seeing if there was any mud splatter on the front camera lens. I checked and there were just a few little tiny specks of mud. I wiped those off and the mower went back to working perfectly. So just something to keep in mind. You want to wipe down those front cameras from time to time. So I guess the ultimate question is, after 3 months, would I still recommend these mowers? And the answer is definitely yes, although I would give a strong nod to the A3000. It will definitely save you a lot of time and keep your yard looking fresh and crispy. Thanks to Ecovacs for sending these mowers out for me to test. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, please hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.